Outrider. I think, yeah, this is definitely a game that's probably going to take advantage of the performance. Shit, that's loud. Hopefully there's going to be multiple settlements. My biggest worries, though, is that, well, it can be played single player. That's a good thing. The problem is that if they go for the live service route, this is where the game could end up failing. Because when you utilize the concept of live service, you have up in mind the concept of microtransaction. Now, if the game doesn't need a server or an internet connection to function, that's actually pretty fine. Because that means your video game, if you buy the game, it's a collectible. It's a collector item. Like it could be a collectible. Because even if they shut So even if they shut down the servers, technically the game would still function. Oh wait. Select storyboard. Oh, that's nice. I think they're gonna be some real playable. Like, if it's not a demo thing, and it's basically like the same thing, I could see like some replayability. Like, you don't need. Alright, let's see. This was the end of the server.
You are lost the marker.
Shit.
How the hell is the ECA expect freedom?
Again. You'll be pleased to know the hounds are still scared shitless to come around here.
Chances are that's probably going to be the end. I crashed last time. Because I don't know what the limitation is.
Damn, it's hot in this shithole.
What happened?
What? You think I...
Oh, yeah.
As the last remnants of humanity destroy themselves, the signal is still out there. And with it lies the key to our salvation. We journey from the ruins of our old world and into what lies beyond.
The things I've seen, even I do not believe them.
Where I am taking these two, there's no coming back.
You think you're dreaming? What the... This is real.
God!
Do what you were sent here for! Go! Beyond the frontier!
It's the end of the goddamn world out there.
All this persistence, this world is crashing down. And what will be left?
Beyond here, there's only death.
I'm finding that signal.
Yeah, I knew it. Apparently you can switch class by replaying a... It didn't say how, but I have a feeling that it has everything to do with the story. Yes. Nope. Oh. I don't like that. Yeah, why not? Okay, it's purple. Agnos.
Proceed to lobby.
Nope, play the prologue.
Flores command. You are cleared to begin descent to surface. Copy. Disengaging. Initiating auxiliary thrusters. Command, we are 20 seconds to atmosphere breach. Initiate burn. Rotate unbreak. Primary ignition, set to 30%. Rotating. We are engine first. Altitude 20,000 feet and falling. Mode 1. We are getting interference. Switch to high gain antenna. Command, confirm signal strength. You're looking great, Mode 1. Go for landing. Engines off. Pod 1 has landed.
Almost looks like home.
That's what worries me.
Well, boss, you ready?
Got my truck?
I want snipers at 3 and 6, multiple defense lines, and an operating base established within the hour. Move! Goodman, a word. You know the stakes of this mission. Flores is already half dismantled. Our engine's on its way down to power a city of 500,000. Now, if these Outrider bozos hit pay dirt, you report to me first.
Sir, I'm only here to ensure proper procedure is followed.
We're not on Earth, Shearer. There is no proper procedure.
Listen up, Outriders. I know what you're all thinking. There's no going home. And no one has a clue what's waiting for us out there. But the ECA pencilheads can't greenlight this land until we find their missing probes. So let's do our job!
Yeah, they should take advantage of the cutscenes to do some loading. Would make the process a lot faster. Like, they should follow a bit what the Ghostbusters, the video game, did.
HQ to Outrider Alpha. Do you copy?
This is Alpha Actual.
Down atmospherics are messing with the radar. Can't get a lock on the probes.
Negative, HQ. Our systems are all functioning. We'll set up camp further up.
We're to the camp for further instructions.
HQ, can you repeat? Getting some kind of injury.
Scout ahead on foot. Need to stretch my damn legs.
I'll take point. Don't need to see you get eaten on day 1.
Relax, Outrider. You don't owe me anything.
Cap, I wouldn't be here without you. I'd be buried in the ashes back home.
All right. Let's move out. Stay sharp. Watch our... Would you smell that air? I can't even process breathing air that doesn't smell like a burnt carburetor.
I didn't mind the air back on Earth. I was used to it.
Trust me, you'll get used to fresh air too.
Truth is, none of us should even have gotten off Earth.
Survivor's guilt. You think any one of us isn't feeling it?
It's not just that. If the Caravel's engine hadn't exploded back on Earth and killed most of the real Outriders with it, there wouldn't be a bunch of mercenaries down here in their place.
I hired you because you don't let anything get in your way. We'll make camp here. Outrider, set a beacon flag. Let HQ know the area's secure. All right, people. We got jobs to do. Cuthbert, Scarstead, set up a perimeter. I want fortifications going up within the hour. Jakob, you're field testing the munitions. Gutman, get your scanner up and running so we can find those damn probes. Outrider, a word.
Helmet off. I'm maxing it out. No. Thought it would make some visual effect, but no. Yeah, the transition doesn't seem smooth. Like there's always a cut-off effect. Audio.
Let's get this perimeter built on the double. Hey, give me a hand over here.
Hey. No matter what happens out here, I need my best gun on this in case things go south. Can I depend on you?
Just tell me what to do, Cap.
My weapons haven't been fired in nearly a century. Why don't you head over to Jakob and get your gear checked, and then be prepared to move out as soon as those probes are located. Any questions?
No word from Earth, I assume? It's really gone?
She went dark 15 years into our journey. More or less as predicted. ECA's confirmed no communication since.
Oh, shit. You know, I grew up a slumdog, fighting for scraps. Lost everyone, really. Long before the end. Doomsday just wasn't a thing I worried about. Hell, I wasn't gonna live past 20 anyway. Somehow. I was one of the ones who made it. Don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
As things go right, time's coming, you're gonna have to leave all that behind. This is a new beginning. You could have a family here, build a cabin, grow old and get fat.
Yeah, that's not me, Cap. Know my way around bullets, not kids. There's gonna be no need for someone like me here.
Maybe the old you, Outrider. But you're one of the chosen few. You get to build the future. Don't waste it.
Did your family make it up?
Did any more of your people make it off Earth, Cap?
My brother. Almost. But no. They got him in cryo as we evacuated LA, hoping we could stop the bleeding. He was too far gone.
Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that.
I haven't had the time to think about it.
What about Sarah? She's good, right?
Yeah. My Sarah's up there. They don't wake her group for another 6 months, but I can wait. I didn't have a chance to tell you this in all the madness, but my little girl's pregnant. That's how I got her the seat.
It's a 2-for-1 special, huh? So that's why you've been in such a good mood since they unfroze your ass.
Don't push it, Outrider.
Yes, sir, Granddad, sir. I'll go find Jakob's shooting range.
Good. We're on standby for those probes, so stay on alert.
What's on your mind, boss? I know that look you get.
Last day on Earth was...
That last day got really hairy. I wasn't sure if any of us were gonna make it.
We cut it pretty close. You can't stop thinking about it either.
I know. It's insane. It was 80 years ago.
Yeah, it feels like days. My knuckles are still sore, my ears still ringing from all the gunfire.
I mean, there were thousands of them, all climbing over each other, slaughtering everyone in their way, and tried to pull down the launch tower to bash in the doors of our shuttles.
Picture back.
I've been in a lot of war zones, but that was fucking anarchy.
Look, it was either us getting off the planet or them, but we just did what we had to do.
We do what we have to do. We look out for each other.
Hell, we better. Other than the Cap and Cuthbert, you're the only person left alive I know.
I'm the only person left alive worth knowing.
I'm glad you made it on board, you old bastard.
Me too.
What do you make of this place, Jakob?
It's perfect. Beautiful. How long you want to bet before we bury it all under concrete and plastic?
Oh, come on. You can't still be that cynical. Just look at this valley.
I don't know, boss. Maybe we all just got too much riding on this. We already have one dead planet in the rear view. If we screw this one up too,
maybe we won't.
Sure, maybe this is really it. Maybe we can finally stop sleeping with our guns under our pillows, stop worrying about food every goddamn day. Believe me, boss. I want this to work. You have no idea. But huh? People don't change.
Still got your money on black, huh?
The house always wins.
Time to test my gear.
Up for some target practice, boss. Let's get started.
Ooh, fancy stuff.
Yeah, a new toy. You're the first one to test it out, boss. Think you could take on a tank? Damn. Somehow 80 years has improved your aim. Now give that sidearm a try, eh? Nice. Haven't lost your touch. Just like riding a bike. All right, you can stop showing off. Feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Yep, still got it.
Outrider, check on our ECA rep. See if Shearer's found any probes yet.
Hey, did you see? A transcript got leaked of the speech Maxwell's preparing. Some half-ass praise for the Outriders, and then a lot of talk about how we need to assimilate with the general population.
We're mercenaries. What are we supposed to do after this landing's done? If there's no one to fight, ECA's got no use for us.
So much for being the vanguard of humanity.
Oh my gosh. This is stunning. I wish you could have seen this, Dad.
Hey. You're Shira, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you believe this landscape? It's so beautiful.
Now, if only we had an internet to post those to.
It's for scientific record. Besides, we'll have the internet up and running in the first 6 months. The entire thing was backed up.
I'm just pulling your leg, Shira. Any luck with the probe?
The scan's still running. I don't know what else I can do. It's just... How can the probe signals have simply vanished?
Yeah, they said it was some kind of interference or something?
Ah, from space, maybe, but not from down here.
Still, seems initial readings were right. We're breathing.
Yes, but before the ECA can authorize 500,000 more people coming here, we need the probe's data to know we can support them.
And if we can't? What's the ECA's plan B?
Do you have any questions I got answers to?
What's the protocol?
How is this colonization gonna work? You're in the planning rooms, right?
Yes. We've already started disassembling the engine. We need to bring that down first. The nuclear core should give us enough power to get the colony up and running.
And when do the civilian pods start coming down?
Within a few weeks, if all goes well. First, just enough people and resources to get our infrastructure running. You know, water, food, and shelter. Then we'll keep waking folks from cryo, a few thousand at a time, no more than we can feed. Until, before you know it, you'll be standing in the middle of a city.
And meanwhile, the Flores stays up there?
The ship was built in orbit. It was never meant to land. We'll have to keep it in our skies until we're capable of space flight again. One day, maybe.
All right, tell me the truth. You think the ECAs thought this whole plan through?
Well, my father was part of the team that designed the plan. My entire life, he helped prepare for this day. The greatest undertaking of human history.
Oh, so that's how you got on the ship, huh? Daddy smoothed your way?
No. I studied engineering. Spent years in orbit. Designed structure, drilling rivets into the hull. I helped build that ship.
So you earned your way on. Good for you.
It was my father. Just not like the way you thought. He gave up his place for me. He stayed behind.
Shit, I'm, sorry.
He would have been in awe of this place. But in the end, it's just me. It's strange not knowing anyone here.
When this is over, come hang out with us. We're not such a bad bunch.
I might take you up on that.
Hey, is that supposed to blink that way?
Oh. That's a probe.
Tanner, I think we got a signal. It's close.
Excellent work, Outrider. Now go locate the damn thing, so we can land this beauty.
Copy that.
Hey, it's an historic moment. We should document it.
For the scientific record, huh?
Heads up, I got movement. 9 o'clock, something big.
All units stay alert. Guard the perimeter. Hold your fire until we know what we're dealing with.
Oh, I got eyes on some kind of hyena-looking cow things.
Yeah, I'm seeing them over here too. A whole herd of them.
Are we sure all the wildlife around here are vegetarian?
Herbivores? We call them herbivores?
Whatever. They look pretty ugly, you ask me.
No, they're astonishing. I bet they can be domesticated for farming.
I bet they make some fat, juicy steaks.
One of those cow things is sunning itself right on my path.
Hey, maybe you can get close enough to get a DNA sample.
Not exactly a priority, but if I can get close without spooking it, I'll try. Nah, scared it off. But I've secured the objective.
Fantastic.
Got some kind of storm brewing. Cap, found the probe. Looks like it landed pretty hard, but the data seems intact.
Copy that. Transmitting to HQ now. Good work, Outrider.
Hold on. Tanner? I'm picking up a second signal, but something's weird about this one.
Weird?
The pitch is rising and falling? It's supposed to be a steady tone.
Outrider Alpha to HQ. Hold off on calling in that green light. We got another probe out here to analyze.
Negative, Alpha. Your job is done.
Damn it. Maxwell, listen to me. We can't
can't afford to make mistakes. Give us time.
Any more time and we lose our orbital window. We have the data, I'm calling it in. You want to keep searching? Don't blame me if you find trouble. Over and out.
All right, Outriders. Rendezvous back with the convoy. Let's go find that stray.
Hey, Cuthbert. Any updates?
The probe signal is mostly noise, but I've tracked its source. There.
Hope you all brought your galoshes.
Jakub. Same shit, different planet.
Oczywiście.
Electronics are freezing up.
Trucks are down. We continue on foot.
Soldier, your primary focus, Shira. Understand? We keep moving. Eyes up.
Choke on your own spit, dude?
It's nothing, I'm good.
Jesus. Get back to the ship! Alert the medics!
What's going on?
Stay back! God damn it.
Tanner, got eyes on the probe. I got movement. Heading in.
Yeah, I think they should try to make some smooth transition. Like, they can... Like, pretty sure they could pull it off.
ECA HQ. We've encountered a potential biological hazard. Requesting quarantine procedure at base.
Damn it, Tanner! I told you bozos not to go and mess up this operation! It's my name on the line with its landing, and you have no authority over me!
Maxwell! Shit. Unit 2, stay at your position. We are heading your way. Prepare the med tent in case we need to act fast.
Hey, boss, we lost you.
I'm getting our stray probe. How's Scarsted?
He looks like shit.
Any idea what this black gunk is?
Some kind of saprophyte or mycelium? But this collects samples.
Okay, you wanna play? Then let's play. Captain, I got attacked by one of those cow things. Something drove it crazy, I had to put it down. Keep an eye out.
Copy that, Outrider. Now move your ass and find that probe.
Tanner, I found it.
Good work. Get the drives and get the hell out.
Wait, hold on. This thing's just in relay mode. Tanner, the signal isn't coming from the probe. It's coming from outside our search zone, somewhere else on the planet.
That's impossible. There is nobody else. Secure the hard drive. We'll analyze that signal back at base.
Copy. Ugh! Damn it! Something's frying it, Tanner.
Give us the frequency.
Carrier frequency is 97 point... Tanner? Do you copy? Oh, shit. Tanner, I'm seeing some really strange shit down here. What the fuck?
What the hell was that? What the fuck? Where is everyone? Run! Run! Fall back! Fall back! Get the hell out of this forest!
Tanner, what's happening? Tanner, what the hell kind of storm is
This is Captain Tanner. Code Red. Hold off the landing. I repeat, hold off the landing. Extra. Do you copy?
Cuthbert! Yakko! Alright, you're alive! Hurry! I got the truck! Don't look! Just run! Come on! Help me!
Oh, that was a pointless scream. That was a cringy scream, to be honest.
I got heavy casualties.
Possible contamination. I need quarantine set up at shit. Maxwell, what the fuck is all this?
What does it look like?
Sergeant Major, sir, we have to follow quarantine procedure and hold the landing. Whatever the original reports about this planet, they were wrong. There's some kind of anomaly. If we land now, one will die.
There's no holding the landing. It's too late for that. There's nowhere else to go.
Tanner, here! We need help!
We need medics! See to them! Hurry!
No, stop. They're contaminated. We contain them. That's an order.
You always were an asshole. Look around you! We got men and women in need of medical attention. Now get your asses in gear and do the right thing, or I'm gonna have to...
No!
Contain this. Now! Burn the fucking bodies!
Maxwell's lost his goddamn mind!
I'll take care of the wounded. Just hold them back.
Jakob, cover me. I'm going after Maxwell.
I gotcha. Outriders, stand down! That's an order!
Sure. Right after you call off your goddamn goons.
Sergeant Major, the entire colonization is threatened. We need to warn the florists.
Your Outriders are the ones who stirred up this threat, imperiled this mission.
Bullshit.
Nice.
Maxwell set up a blockade. He's gonna burn everything down.
Why?
So he can tell the story his way. How the Outriders fucked everything up. He needs to die.
Outrider, wait. Maxwell is the only one who can call off the landing. You need to get him to see reason.
Clean it up!
Kill the traitors! Don't let them near!
the right thing. Call it in. Postpone the fucking landing.
It's too late.
Can you help me with the wounded? We have to get them to MedLab.
Over here!
Come on, move your...
The acting sometimes just it's not that great. It's not always that great. Like in emotional moments, it's just.
We're almost there. You're gonna be fine. Here.
Make it happen!
What are you doing?
I'm putting you back into cryo until MedLab can save your fucking life.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm done for.
Pep talks aren't really my thing.
When is something truly over? Was it when your people left Earth behind? Was it when you watched the first spaceship crash and burn? Was it when you saw your fellow Outriders crumble at your feet? Was it watching yourself die? But Enoch isn't done with you yet, Outrider.
Like I always say, it ain't over till it's over.
You, what year are you from? Year, what year?
What?
Is this your pod? Where were the uplink nodes?
Come on, Doc. We need to go. They're coming.
Wait, we can't just leave them here. These are Outriders.
They're not why we're here.
I'm sorry.
Don't move, asshole! Captain! Not another one!
Outrider. Thought your kind is all dead.
Dead. Uncuff me and find out.
The anomaly's coming. Let's see how fast you can run. The no man's land, like the others.
Isn't it kind of sad that you get to kill him as a side quest?
Where the hell am I?
Shut your goddamn mouth!
Hey, soldier! You're ECA too, right? When we get to no man's land, we gotta stick together if we want to survive.
Survive what?
Getting our asses fried by the big storm!
Hey, I told you two to shut the hell up! We're here! Come on!
Go back! Go back! What the hell's happening? They've got an Aldrin. It's tearing our guys apart. You need to get out of here. But where? Storm's coming. You think the Aldrin care about a storm?
Shit.
Take the back way through the bridge!
We're not gonna make it! Let's just toss them out here! Get cover!
And rob the captain of the show? Are you out of your goddamn...
Watch out!
Better that way! Don't struggle! Go, go, go!
How long has it been?
What?
This war, how fucking long?
Who knows? Since before I was born!
That's fucking impossible!
Come on, open the goddamn gates! And move! Hold tight! Almost there! Almost there!
Almost where? Where are you taking us? What's supposed
the
to
hell
be?
is the matter with you? You just wake up or something?
Cryo! I just...
Well, let me catch you up real quick. That paradise you Outriders promised us, guess what we got instead? Goddamn alien storms! No shelter, no food, just kicked to the curb like exiles while your ECA pals got fat in their bunker.
Bullshit! It wasn't like that! We lost electronics! We could have left you all to rot in your cryo pod! But we didn't! We saved you, ungrateful!
How many times did I tell you to shut up?
It's open! You better hold your breath!
Welcome to the Valley of Death, asshole!
This can't be happening! You people are insane! All of this is fucking insane!
Hell yeah it is! Time to walk no man's land, pal!
Yeah, they gotta do something about those transition. Time for class pick.
Oh, fuck me.
Trickster! I would think assassin would just be nice. Strangely enough, I have guns.
I need to get out of here. I just gotta get across this hellhole. Whatever the fuck's happening, I don't belong on this side. What in the... Oh, shit. Whoa. Did I do that? How is this happening to me?
Who the hell are you people? First questions later!
Oh, I got it.
Fuck this! Run! Hold your position!
They got a freak! Fall back!
Are they running from me? All right. I could get used to this.
I'm not a headhunter, I'm a headhunter.
pleasure.
Target designated.
These flares. This storm. I've seen this before. In the forest. When we landed.
Oh, shit! I severed it!
This can't be real.
I got trousers.
Altered. I could smell the storm in your blood, your stink of Enoch. Your kind are abominations, exile.
Who the hell are you?
Outrider. Impossible. Such untapped power, such confusion. You want answers. Whatever you were before, you're something new now. A second life. Don't waste it.
Who was that?
Lord Zeth? He's altered. I'm just a little man. A little man.
Altered? What the fuck does that mean?
You don't know what you are. Where'd you steal that uniform?
I didn't. It's mine.
Yeah? If you's really an outrider, then you fights on the wrong side, Altered.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. The Grand Marshal, she'll explain. Come.
Where is she?
There.
What is that?
Go.
Do whatever you have to do, Lieutenant.
Shira?
You're alive.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You came from their side. You got any intel for us?
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, I got a war to win, so either you help me or you get back into cryo.
Hold on. I've just woken up to mud and shit. I've been asleep for God knows how many years.
31 years. So for 31 years, I've been seeing people fight and die while you were getting comfy in cryo. So excuse me for not throwing you a little welcome party.
What happened to you?
The anomaly. That's what happened.
You mean that storm?
We told them not. And anything more advanced than a grease engine got fried. All our data wiped out. We couldn't grow crops or make medicine, so we ended up in the same place as when we left Earth. Just killing each other over the little we have left.
Why didn't you go somewhere else? The Outriders could have...
The Outriders are dead.
What?
And the anomaly keeps us in this fucking valley. We can't go anywhere else. You don't get it, do you? You think you're dreaming? This is real. Believe me, it's fucking real. So whether you like it or not, you're stuck here in the mud and shit like the rest of us. You should have never woken up.
What a miss out on all this.
Grand Marshal, we were too late. The hounds have him. He's been taken underground.
Well, get him back.
Well, it may be our side, but that's not our turf, ma'am. I'm not losing people over Yakub.
Yakub? He's still alive?
Not too much longer, it seems.
Then I'll go find him.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Never mind.
Surgeons took everything I had left.
So I get scrapped.
So Jakob's in trouble and I need to go save his ass. At least some things never change.
Okay.
crash inside dessert. I swear I'm ready for a little soup sandwich. Back on the... Not for me.
Go home! You're drunk!
Ah.
Please, I haven't eaten for days. Do you have anything to spare? A shoe? A belt?
It ain't fair.
Some writing here.
Hey, can you hook me up?
Can I go up? No, I cannot.
Move along, nothing to see here.
So what did the old guy do?
Pissed off the boss. Old guy's close to the Grand Marshal, too. Which is why the boss promised us double the pay.
Still gonna be a big risk. Need to get it over.
We'll rough him up just a little bit more and then we'll drop him.
I'm looking for Jakub Dabrowski.
Go away.
Listen, asshole. You got a gun pointed right at your...
What the hell is going on out there?
Now where's Jakob?
Rusty Sasha.
Nice eyes.
Hey!
Whoa. Oh, sorry guys. I thought this was the bathroom. You okay?
I had it under control.
Been a while.
I know you. Kurva! Kurva! I thought you were dead.
You'll soon be dead if you don't get your ass to Shira's right now.
Shira. All right. Come meet me there when you're ready.
Shira, I got Jakub out in one piece. He's on his way to you.
That old drunk just refuses to die. Well, you should come join us. We have some catching up to do.
Let's see.
Ain't nobody stupid enough to come around here. Give me the good stuff.
How the hell does the ECA train us?
Shudder to think what we did in our past lives deserves this.
I'm sure.
I swear I should have hit him instead.
I find some semblance of
Yeah. The AMC's a fast walker.
No, because he won't. Because he can do what the fuck he wants.
Hey, never been so happy to see a familiar face. You haven't aged a day.
And you got old, my friend. In the hallway, that was Seth. What was he doing here?
Ignoring our pleas for help.
I thought he was on your side.
Seth, he's not on anyone's side. The insurgents have altered their walking nightmares. We're lucky Seth shows up to fight them back sometimes, but only if it fits whatever the hell game he's playing. Hey, damn it.
You have no idea how bad it is, Outrider. We thought we escaped the apocalypse. We thought we could start over again here. But we were wrong. I was wrong.
Shira.
Do you know why I'm in charge? Because I'm the only officer left alive. The insurgents at our door, they're feral, sadistic. They have us surrounded. We're low on food and bullets. And if those freaks don't kill us, this planet will!
Welcome back.
The black fungus in the forest. We never found a cure. The mountains are filled with abominations. And the anomaly storms get bigger every year. We don't have much time left. If we don't find a way out of this valley, if we don't find a miracle, this last shred of humanity is over.
Shira!
Well, would you look at that?
I can do things now. I don't understand, but maybe there's a reason.
Yes, you are. I guess I know why I saved your damn life all those years ago.
I'm sure this isn't exactly what you had in mind.
I'm not complaining.
Still, I don't get it. The day we landed, that storm, it tore Cuthbert apart, but not me. Why? Why was I...
Altered? Who the hell knows? When those storms hit, some get ripped inside out, some turn pink polka dot, and a few come back. Fucking immortal.
Nothing about the anomaly makes sense. It disrupts the laws of nature. It mutates whatever it touches. Early on, the ECA's best scientists tried to understand the storms, to tame them. None survived.
I guess you got lucky, boss. Or maybe not.
All I care about is that you are on our side. Our only supply line is blocked by an altar that our weapons cannot touch. Out by the old solar array. Seth had no interest in helping us, but now, you're here.
Hell, why not? Maybe I can buy humanity another day.
Lieutenant? What the hell was that?
The whole front line just collapsed! Like an earthquake, or I think we lost our whole first line of defenses!
On my way. Go, go, go!
Hey, in case I don't get another chance, I tried to find you. But it all went to shit. We had to run for our lives.
Forget it. I'm alive. I should have been dead 10 times over, if not for Tanner, if not for Shira. I'm the one with dues to pay now, Jakob.
Boss, I missed you. It's good to have you back. Now go beat that Altered's ass for us, so we can get back in this goddamn fight.
Outrider, be careful out there. It's bad.
I'll see what I can do. But Shira, I still got about 30 years of questions to catch up on.
So if you make it back in one piece, come and ask me. But I don't promise I'll have all the answers.
Guy's crazier than a soup sandwich. Back on Earth, guys like him would get locked in a padded cell.
Back on Earth, this. Back on Earth, that. No one remembers that shit, old man. It's over.
Hey, man.
One of my ships.
Hey, I'm starving here. Have you no heart?
shudder to think what we did in our past lives to deserve this. You ever went...
He cheated! He cheated!
I see bodies tied up on damn crosses. I run. My mama didn't raise no...
You keep your distance, and we'll keep ours. Ain't nothing free. Altered or not.
You look sleepy as fuck.
What you see is what you get.
Honor me, Altered. See what wonders I have for sale.
Another time, mister. I'm having one shitty day.
Bitter wind blows for us all. Come, how about a little hot tea?
Not much of an inventory.
Don't mind all this crap, Honored One. I keep all the good stuff in...
Should have paid, old man! You're altered. I didn't know.
Think I care? He was about to show me the good stuff.
Just acting on orders.
Whose orders?
Barker, he runs the Hounds gang. He's trying to take out all the vendors in Rift Town. It won't work for him.
Worst fucking day. What the hell happened?
The insurgents dug underneath my troops, blew the whole goddamn front to hell. If you can't open the supply line, we're done for.
Hey, Shira. I got some business in Hound's territory. What can you tell me about their leader, this guy Barker?
He fights dirty, preys on the innocent. His men are loyal because they're terrified of him.
And you let this guy run things inside your walls?
He's too well fortified at the bottom of the rift. I'm fighting one damn war already. I can't afford another.
Seems the Hounds have outlived their usefulness to you. Good thing I came along.
You screwed this one up big time!
I can't let you pass.
On Earth, that. No one remembers that shit. It's over. Lives deserve this, I'm sure.
Not enough to be surprised at Hounds claiming bodies.
The Hound's hideout. Barker will be down here somewhere.
So apparently we share. Different characters, same account. Stuff you acquire. So you can also go your next character. Oh, fucking asshole got torn apart.
Fuck off! You can't take her back!
Who, the girl? This isn't a rescue, you Barker.
Do I know you?
Mr. Chang sends his regards. Oh, come on! I was right in the middle of my line.
You were taking too long.
I was planning it all the way here.
Thanks for the rescue anyway.
Again, really wasn't here for you.
Did you say... Mr. Chang, is he alright?
Mm-mm.
Fuckers! Like, it's not bad enough having insurgents trying to drag us all to hell. We gotta have these low-life gangsters on our streets picking us off from the inside.
Yeah, I know the game. Really hasn't changed a whole lot.
Hey, you did a good thing. Got a bad guy off the street, and I'm walking home without a scratch.
Hey, you did a good thing.
I'm Eva, by the way. Got a stall near Chang's place. You should come see me there sometime.
You know what? You did a good thing. Trust me. You did a good thing. Oh man. I'm serious, man. You did a good thing.
Good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know the hounds are still scared shitless to come around here.
Well, well. I was hoping I'd see you around these parts again.
Well, you just made a lousy day 2.5% better. Besides, with Mr. Chang gone, I still need a vendor.
Well, anything you see, happy to give you a better discount.
Definitely go for this machine gun. It's a slugger. Oh, wait.
Thanks again for getting the guy who killed poor Mr. Chang. Thanks again for getting the guy who killed poor Mr. Chang.
A shoe, a belt.
Nope.
No man's land. It just collapsed.
Okay, boss. Do you see a big tower? That's where you need to get. The old solar tower. But it's a mess out there. Everything's upside down.
Yeah, I noticed. Don't worry, I'm carving my way through it.
What are you guys aiming? I got iron.
only hate keeping me alive now.
Altered. You're too late.
What happened here?
What does it fucking look like? We got mutilated. We had the bastards cornered, but they had a captain.
A captain.
Yeah, you know, the fuckers with powers who get put in charge. Not a real altered. Not like we could notice a difference.
What's he look like, this captain?
Scar down his face. Sadistic fuck. He forced half my squad to walk into an anomaly, and he enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think I know the guy. Where is he?
Inside the bunker up the hill. I wish I could look him in the eyes when you make him pay for what he did.
I think I'll pay him a little visit. For old time's sake.
Altered! Give that captain what's coming to him. Bring me that bastard's head. I want to see him butchered.
Time I settle up with this. Forgotten me.
Oh shit! I sold it. Fuck.
All right, I got a blue.
Oh, nice.
Thought I'd have a harder time getting back through. Captain should be hauled up somewhere in here.
Yeah, I get it.
Give me all you got. Wait! Stop! You're an altered. You can do whatever the fuck you want! Why the fuck are you fighting for those fascist assholes? We're the ones fighting for our lives! Do you even know what they did to us?
I know what you did to me. Outriders always pay what's owed. That soldier will want to see his head for herself. If anybody on this planet needed killing, it was that sadist.
Jag får ta tarnish.
Altered! Give that captain what's coming.
He paid.
Not enough.
You gonna be okay? You need a medic or something?
You nuts? A medic round here will kill me faster than the shrapnel will. Don't worry about me. I'll live to fight another day.
All right.
Hey! You did a good thing.
Oh, God. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that saying.
Yeah, a real good thing. Maybe my dead friends can rest a little easier now.
Kind of cringy. Hey, you did a good thing. I don't know. Feels kind of cringy. Oh, maybe the best term is ass kissy of it.
I'm getting major deja vu in this place. Reminds me of that mission in Damascus, when we rescued those diplomats.
I had to save your ass from that machete-wielding mob.
Ha! More like that time I had to save your sorry ass from that redneck mob storming DC.
Those missions felt like we were fighting for a reason. But this shithole, it's never been worth fighting for.
So what's it all about for you then?
Just trying to live another day. Boss, we're barely holding on.
Sounds like I chose a good day to wake up then.
What should I go for?
Jakub, I'm seeing a lot of dead people. They look like they've been sautéed.
Shit. Be careful.
Jakub, I've reached the solar tower. I'm going in.
What are you seeing in there?
Some kind of weird electrical sparks flying everywhere.
Means you're getting close. This altar, did I not mention? He's a goddamn electro freak.
You mean he lights up light bulbs?
More like flash frying everything for a mile. Look, I know you've always been able to handle yourself, but this son of a bitch is on a whole other level.
As of recently, so am I.
Outrider, you've had your first kill. We Altered do not die so easily, do we?
Seth.
Come. We must speak.
They asked you to help them. To fight the Altered down there. Why didn't you?
That pathetic monstrosity was a distraction.
People are dying because of him. Without the supply route open...
They all die. These feeble creatures. Slaughtering each other over scraps. You waste your gifts. Running errands for them. Trying to win their meaningless, endless war. You must realize... you are not like them anymore.
So what? I should play at being a god like you?
I am not playing. But you are something even more. Altered and Outrider. The last Outrider. Do what you were sent here. Go! Beyond the frontier! These people need their gods. Only one like you could lead them to a future.
Why not you?
They call him Moloch. I fight another war, far above this petty squalor. My war is with the worst of our kind. This one is too powerful. He will destroy us all, unless I hunt him down. But this is not your fight. You are to be the shepherd. Find a way for them out of this Outrider.
Shira, it's done. Your supply line's open, I'm heading home.
I can't believe it. Outrider, what you just did. I've lost 100 men trying.
Don't thank me yet. You still got a war to win.
Not sure anyone's winning this goddamn war. But there's something even more important you might be able to do. Come see me in my bunker.
Good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know the hounds are still scared shitless to come around here. Good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know the hounds are still scared shitless to come around here.
Other vendors are complaining I'm undercutting. Suckers. If you see Gutman, tell her I ain't paying no goddamn tariffs.
Barker! Tanks are dry. No more water.
I find some semblance.
I don't believe you. They do, Peck.
Jakob? Shira?
The signal in the forest. You remember it?
Yeah, like it was yesterday.
You still have its frequency, don't you?
You mean this frequency?
Curva. You got the winning lotto numbers tattooed on your ass cheek, too?
Still don't believe me?
Ugh, I hate when you play the I told you so.
That signal is still playing like a distant echo. It's digital, which means it must be coming from a place where there is no anomaly. The problem is, we've never been able to locate its source because we've never had the right frequency. Until you showed up. So now listen close, you need to bring those precise numbers to Dr. Abraham Zahidi, one of our last scientists.
Bullshit. He's been deep in enemy territory for weeks now. 5 Rations says Zahidi's dead.
We don't know that. You. I've seen you before. It was in the med lab. You woke me out of cryo.
Guess life's real funny that way.
Meet Jane, sniper, first class. She almost died trying to save his life. She'll guide you.
Wait, Shira. When we landed, that signal was already playing. Do you have any idea who or what is sending it?
Do yourself a favor. Don't ask that question. Whatever's out there, they don't want to be found. And whoever goes looking for that fucking signal ends up dead.
But it's the only chance we've got. And if anyone can get there alive, it's all of you.
Shira, come on.
Jakob! That's in order.
Sorry I left you to die in that med lab.
Hey, no worries.
Didn't really have a choice.
I'd have done the same.
Spread the word. Whoever finds McCain gets a week home from the front. 2 weeks if they find him alive. I know you have a million questions, but I don't have time.
You let me sleep in a few too many fucking years. I think you can find some time. How did it all begin? Why'd you start fighting?
When the anomaly got bad, we had only just begun the colonization. There were still more than 500,000 frozen in cryo, waiting for us to wake them. But we already knew we couldn't feed them all. So one faction argued to just pull the power and let them die in their sleep, preserve the resources we had. The others wanted to give them a chance to live.
I can guess which side you were on.
I was wrong. We tried to be fair and to ration what we had, but it only led to bloodshed.
Your enemy. What do they want?
What do any of us want? To have enough. But there isn't. Enough food, enough water, anything. They won't settle until they have all we have. They want to destroy us. So I need to destroy them first.
What am I now? Altered? Help me understand.
What do you want to know?
How many are there?
There are lesser ones all over with small and strange mutations. But those with true power, only a handful. Still more than I'm comfortable with. But the soldiers revere them as gods.
The other altered out there, who do they fight for?
Whoever the fuck they want, you think anyone controls them? The ones who fight with us, they at least seem to have a reason for it. Some shred of humanity still. But on the other side, they're demonic, wrathful gods, machines of death. There's nothing human left.
That won't happen to me.
I pray that's true.
This is insane. I watched you take this photo a few hours ago.
That was a lifetime ago. That girl you met that day is long gone.
That girl could never have survived.
Take it. I don't need it anymore. You've been gone too long to understand how truly fucked we are. There can be more than 50 or 60,000 of us left. More on the other side than ours. Soon there'll be none of us left to fight. The insurgents' last assault was a distraction. They were digging tunnels and planting charges right beneath us. They blew our front line all to hell.
I noticed.
The reports of casualties are uncountable. And one of my best men was out there, Lieutenant McCain. But a message just got through. And he's trapped under the rubble, still alive. I don't have any more men to spare. I need you to get him out.
It's the least I can do.
I want to hear the moment our search parties turn up anything about McCain.
If this McCain is still alive, I need to find him. So, Jakob, what do you think the signal is?
Beats me. Just some fake hope bullshit for losers who can't accept the world has gone to shit. But I guess that's our goddamn mission now. So meet us at my garage when you're ready.
Seems like there's more altered all the time. They're saying the hounds got wiped out. I want to see if I can get my stuff back.
It's all original memorabilia and memorandums. You won't find replicas in here.
Whoa.
No touching.
Beastie Boys on vinyl. Even on Earth, these were hard to come by.
How you know about
long
that?
story. You a collector?
Someone gotta be. Everyone else is all too ready to forget.
How did all this get here?
Well, when we left Earth, all we all got was one box of our things. Now people got no interest all the junk we brought. But not me. This is our history. Of all we was, all we lost. My little museum of Earth. Always looking for donations. Oh my. It still has ink? How?
Like I said, long story.
Thank you. Without memories of the past, the future means so little. If you come across anything else from old Earth, there's a home for it here.
I'll keep an eye out.
Don't stop looking for those artifacts for me. I'm too old to go traipsing all over creation for this stuff anymore.
Hit me up.
Thanks again for getting the guy who killed Mr. Chang.
Shira, I'm looking at the epicenter of the explosion. This is where the collapse started. I doubt McCain survived this.
I don't need your doubts. I need him alive.
Why did it just get so quiet? Hey, Shira, what am I looking at? Some kind of walking giant out here.
Keep your voice down, Outrider. You don't want it to notice you, believe me. It can wipe out hundreds in a second. Even the Altered respect them.
Coast is clear! Keep digging, we're almost out!
Hold on, I got you.
Wait! Wait! Don't shoot! We're all in this together right now. I got you!
Lieutenant McCain? You alright?
I'm alive. Thank you, soldier.
It's okay. Now, let's get the rest of my men out.
Fuck, seriously?
War is war. What, you think we just hug it?
Why do I even bother?
All right.
Thanks again for getting the guy who killed poor Mr. Chang. Good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know the hounds are still scared shitless to come around here.
What you see is what you get.
You hear? Captain Reiner's dead.
Yeah, good
They're
riddance.
saying the hounds got wiped out. I want to see if I can get my stuff back. Or somebody... Hey, I'm talking to you.
I find some semblance of...
Hey, man. Why can't we just get
I want to hear the moment our search parties turn up anything.
I'm pretty busy right now. What do you need?
Your lieutenant's dead.
Tell me he died like a hero.
Sure, if that's what you want to hear. He was a real fucking hero.
Whatever he did, know that this is war, Outrider. All must be forgiven. Until we win.
Are you so sure it's even worth winning anymore?
Alright. Temporal blade killing.
God help you all when I'm gone. Who the fuck is gonna hold this place together? What are you standing there for? Keep moving! Only the dead get the day off.
Right, I got some accolades.
What are you standing there for? Keep moving! Only the dead get the day off.
Hey, man. Why can't we just get the altar to go at it?
Any altar that fight with us.
That's right, skill.
Shit. You heard? The hounds
Ain't nothing free.
Slaughterhouse. Some altered now.
I know, I'm part of the cleaning crew. Never been happier scrubbing brains off the walls.
He cheated! He cheated!
Other vendors are complaining I'm undercutting.
Give me the good stuff.
Thanks again for getting the guy who killed Mr. Jones.
All right. Interest. Believe me, buffs. I want this to work. Dismiss, dismiss, dismiss. Jacobs, always been a scoundrel and a grouch, but there's nobody you'd rather have on your side in battle. Originally from Poland, Jacob lost his parents in the siege of Warsaw and grew up scrounging on the streets. He managed to escape to the States by boat as a young refugee, where he was happy to take up arms as a mercenary as long as he got 3 meals a day. Jakob signed on as a mechanic and driver under Jack Tanner, the same day you were recruited. Over the next 5 years, you faced combat together, more times than you care to count, fighting for whatever country was paying. Country was paying. You and Jacob were the only survivors of a squad airdrop into Venezuela during the fall of Caracas, and managed to extract 3 high-profile assets. You lasted 9 months together in a Syrian prison camp in 73. Along with Tanner, you and Jakob survive a chopper crash in the Zagros Mountains and walk all the way to Kermanshah. On landing day on Enoch, Jakob is the outrider responsible for driving and maintaining your truck as you secure a perimeter for the first human colony. This will likely be the last time you have to serve together, if all goes according to plan. 31 years later, after landing on Enoch, you were sent on a mission to find Jakob, who's been captured by a group of thugs, the Hounds, and rescue him, earning an earful of grumbling and not even a thank you. Jakob has clearly not changed. Jakob has left the life and ideals of the Outriders behind. He now has is now a crack mechanic under Grand Marshal Shinra Gutman's employ. Capable of keeping any set of wheels turning. Jakob nonetheless preferred to laze around and gripe about his predicament from his comfortable cocoon of fatalism. Jakob was pleasantly surprised to find you're alive, but he has a creeping feeling this joy will be short-lived. Jane Colm, ECA Sniper, First Class. Jane served under Shira for many years. Shira took notice of her one day when Jane popped the helmet of an insurgent captain from 200 feet. With nothing but her rifle's iron sights. Jane later became a staunch believer in Zahedi's mission. She volunteered to accompany him as a bodyguard during his expeditions into hostile territory. Her courage, superior skill as a marksman, and stealthy approach were ideal when infiltrating positions held by insurgents or infested with monsters. During their latest expedition, Jane found you as you emerged from your cryopod after 31 years of stasis. She was forced to leave you behind, fearing for Zahedi's safety, but was ultimately unable to prevent the doctor from getting captured. Frustrated with herself, rescuing Zahedi is now of paramount importance to her. Altered Seth. One of the few altered fighting on the side of the ECA. Seth's massive power is one of the reasons the ECA is still survives. But like the rest of his altered kin, he is unpredictable, unreliable, and not entirely sane. You almost fell victim to Seth when you first encountered him in No Man's Land, and it was only his noticing your Outrider's uniform that saved you. He appears to still hold some respect for the Outriders, long after their myth was tarnished and lost for most. Shira is part of the ECA's engineering team as one among the Flora's essential crew members. She had a hand in the ship's construction and design, while it was still in Earth's orbit. On Enoch, she's been assigned to accompany the Outriders on landing day to gather planet data, analytics, and oversee the technical sides of the colony's establishment. Born in Tel Aviv, she had a troubled childhood in that city last years, before war and rising temperature rendered the desert countries uninhabitable. Her father's position as a high-ranking city planner meant the family was able to escape before war tore through the country. Resettled in Montreal, Shira was able to get an engineering education in one of the few cities that still supported universities. Shira did all she could to try and live a normal life, taking in stray animals, giving food to the hungry, but in a dying world there was little room for people to like her. When armed conflict eventually crept into Montreal, she abandoned her home and committed herself to the construction of the Flores. During her time in Earth's orbital station, she supported her father's work on the Flores. Shira recorded hundreds of hours of spacewalk while building the ship, and contributed to such systems as life support, hull reinforcement, and solar paneling. But even for skilled engineer like Shira, seats on the Flores were hard to come by, even more so after the Caravel's launch failed. Shira's father, the only one of in the family with a guaranteed seat, gave up his place for his daughter. 31 years after the landing, Shiro is nearly unrecognizable. She has ascended to Grand Marshal of Rifttown, one of the ECA's councils of Grand Marshals leading the war against the insurgents. The bullion daydreamer you met on landing day has become a hardened pragmatist and a woman of commanding presence. For decades, Shira's sole concern has been stopping her sector from falling apart. She could not afford to hope for anything more until you appeared on her doorstep. And she didn't show it. A high-ranking ECA officer and superior of Shira Gunman, Engineer Maxwell is in charge of overseeing the landing of Enoch and seems to hold a fair few ambitions for his own future. Doesn't seem too keen about giving the Outriders an easy time of it. Born in the UK long after his country had left the EU for the second time and was half sunk into the North Sea. His world was one of Dickensian destitution and depravity not dissimilar to the dark age of England's feudal past. But Maxwell was clever and driven, a political animal from an early age, able to dig himself out of that morass on the strength of his relentless mind. By the time Bruno Nyberg was elected president of the ECA, Maxwell was already long attached to his hip as his brash and brutal young military advisor. He was never meant to have a seat on the Flores, let alone commanding a platoon of ECA soldiers. But Maxwell was never going to let that stop him from getting off Earth. He is self-centered and devious, and should not be easily trusted. The enormous burden placed on Maxwell made him buckle in panic when the Outriders appeared to be affected by a deadly disease. He killed Jack Tanner and ordered the Outriders' extermination to prevent the disease from spreading. He was killed shortly after by the same explosion that WiiU. A tough but wounded young ECA soldier seeks revenge against Captain Raynor for her fallen comrade, but is powerless to carry it out. Audrey Storm has spent... Oh, that's her name. Audrey Storm has spent her entire life on the battlefield, born in the trenches and raised in secret by a committed young soldier. Storm's mother knew pregnant women were not allowed on the battlefield. Children are a sacred commodity for the ECA, both because they are the future of the faction in a time of dramatic population reduction, and because the insurgents are known to roast and eat any newborn they get their hands on. But Storm's mother was devoted to the cause, to winning the war, and refused to retreat from the front. She waged war through her pregnancy, gave birth in the mud, stayed in its trench, tending to wounded and sick while raising her children. Her daughter, Audrey Storm, maybe have been wounded by Captain Raynor's attack, but she survived. And she's going to keep surviving. She's going to carry on her mother's fight until she's the last one standing on this godforsaken planet. A lieutenant under the Grand Marshal Gutman, McCain is a proven soldier and leader. He is known to be heartless and quick-witted, practical and realistic. Never one to let emotions sway his decision-making. It made him a brutal tactician on the battlefield. But he wasn't always so severe. In the early days of the colony, he was actually something of a goofball, constantly mugging for laughs, and a good friend of Jakob Stabrowski and Grand Marshal Gutman in their youth. Some say there was even more between McCain and Gutman, but if true, it was long ago. He changed as much as Gutman. Has over the decades. Some say it has something to do with his time station at Eagle Peaks before the insurgents recaptured it. For many years, he was working to defend a top-secret ECA weapons program hidden in those mountains, led by a mysterious scientist known to this day only as the Alchemist. Whatever he witnessed up there, he came back a changed man with little patience for saving humanity, driven only to win this damn war. McCain went missing when the trenches attached to Rift Town collapsed during the insurgents' latest attack. He has not been seen since. A veteran of many Earth's last wars, Tanner roamed the globe as the leader of the highly trained group of mercenaries lending their services to the highest bidder. A mercenary captain, Tanner was known for his effectiveness, but notorious for his unorthodox methods. After a great number of the original Outriders died in the Caravel catastrophe, the ECA approached Tanner with a proposition: rebuild the Outriders and embody their ideals to serve as the humanity's vanguard. Tanner took the gig and gathered together the best of his team. You were among the first he approached, and he offered you a place at his side among the Outriders. Joining Tanner on the floors is his daughter, Sarah, who also happened to be pregnant. She remains in cryostasis. Tanner leads the Outriders on their first mission on Enoch, to be first boots on the ground and secure the planet for the 500,000 souls aboard the SM Flores that will follow them down. After several of your fellow Outriders became infected by that strange fungus in the In the forest, Tanner tried to defuse the situation and call for calm, but he was murdered by Sergeant Major Maxwell. A fucking Maxwell. Jakob Dabrowski. Wait a minute. Oh, it's the same shit. Yeah, it's the same shit. See. A specialist technician among the Outriders, Cuthbert has been assigned to assist Shira Gutman in isolating and tracking down the digital signatures left behind by the ECA's exploratory probe sent to Enoch's surface. Before she was an Outrider, Cuthbert, how do you pronounce it? Cuthbert was a gateway driver, a late-night bouncer, a radio DJ, anything to keep out of trouble. But trouble always found a way of finding her. She lost both her parents at age 12 in San Francisco riots, back when the major utilities were shutting down. She managed to survive on her own in one of the refugees' camp across the Golden Gates Bridge when San Francisco had gone dark, torn apart by gangs. But it wasn't long before she was a gangbanger herself and would have died out there if not for Captain Tanner. He saw something in her and gave her a spot in his brigade. Presented her to the tech team. Over the year, Cuthbert, growing technical expertise has gotten you and Jakob out of several of the tricky situations you always seem to find yourself caught up in. Cuthbert has had very few friends, but you're one of them. Cuthbert was able to track another distant probe, and her reading led to the Outriders into the forest. She was struck by the cataclysmic storm while trying to escape the forest. You couldn't save her. She died in front of your eyes. A forward reconnaissance operative, Skartev, typically takes front position on the Outriders' ventures into hostile or unknown territory. Skarstead was raised among the fjord of Norway, but managed to get one of the last ship out when the earthquakes turned that whole country into a wasteland. Raised in one of refugee camp after another, Skarstead would have been dead long ago if he hadn't found his way into Tanner's band of mercenaries. And he learned to fight with the best of them. He's a survivor, having escaped more war zones and fallen cities than he cares to count. You even saved Skarsted's skin a couple of times back on Earth. And he feels indebted to you for it. Now, one of the few to make it alive off Earth, Skarstead is looking forward to finally relaxing and living a long, lazy life. That didn't happen. A slightly haunted, questionably level-headed collector of old Earth artifacts, she laments on the regression of civilization and tries to reclaim evidence of humanity's past glories. Madame Beauvoir has collected enough recovered artifacts to allow her to build her own little museum in Rifttown. Education in the ECA territories is typically limited to teaching on the ways of trench warfare, survival in harsh conditions, the maintenance of weapon and gear, marksmanship, tactics, and strategy. Literacy level for those born on Enoch are low, with those formerly educated on Earth being among the few who can read and write. Madame Beauvoir has done her best to amend this by inviting children to her classroom, teaching them basic literacy and mathematical skills, and instructing them on the history of their ancestors. A typical junk seller in Rifttown, but atypically pleasant and friendly. Mr. Chang was protective of a business he struggled to maintain in war. Mr. Chang was murdered in cold-blooded at the hand of a thug working for the Hounds. The ECA supply most of its standard equipment to their soldiers, but merchants can provide that extra bit of firepower or protection with custom and higher quality weaponry and armor. At least for those who can afford it. While anyone is free to trade their gear, the ECA tightly controls who is allowed to set up shop within its territory, in their paranoia to prevent another insurgency. Other than that, it's Wild West rules. Weapons on Enoch are as common as breeds used to be on Earth. Now, a piece of bread costs a fortune. The merchants have been known to take advantage of the lack of competition by coming together to form cartels and fix prices. This collusion is why, for some, the Hounds' attempt to take over the merchants' business isn't entirely unjustified. A brave, capable merchant in Rifttown, and a friend of Mr. Chang's. She is one of the few to resist the Hounds' attempt to intimidate the merchants and control the marketplace. You found her being held by Barker, the leader of the Hounds. She plunged a knife into Barker's ribs and helped put an end to his racket. Barker, leader of the Hounds. Leader of the gang known as the Hounds, Barker's terrorized the merchants of Rifttown. With the help of his thugs, his latest attempt to seize more control over the marketplace saw many merchants killed or abducted, with the aim of establishing his own underground cartel. Since Barker's rise to power in the gang, the Hounds became an even greater thorn in Shinro's Gunsman's side. Barker recognized he can never best the ECA, and has no intention to. He is happy for the ECA to hold the insurgents at bay, while he takes advantage of internal turmoil and build his kingdom within a kingdom. He hides among the general population, making his kennel deep inside the bottom level of the slums. He's typically being careful not to overextend his reach and provoke the Grand Marshal too much, although that seems to be changing. The Outriders were formed by the leader of the Enoch Colonization's authority, a handpicked group of the finest specialists with scientific, engineering, and military expertise, with the purpose of serving as humanity's vanguard. As chaos unfolded on Earth and city fell into rubble, the Outriders were sent to rescue squads into lawless, destroyed place and escorted people to safety. The Outrider became heroes in the eyes of many, but it was not to last. Disaster struck their rank when most of the original Outriders died in the Caravel catastrophe. With only a few months before the floor's launch, the ECA was left without a frontline force to scout ahead, establish a safe perimeter on the new planet to protect the population from any threat. In a mad scramble to rebuild a group, the ECA recruited the new Outriders from various mercenary forces and guns for hire with Jack Tanner as their leader. The Outriders were once considered to be the best humanity had to offer. Now, many among the ECA are skeptical of the new hires, regarding them as nothing more than gun-toting opportunist, loyal only to themselves. To appease concern, the ECA has assigned Staff Sergeant Charles Maxwell to oversee the operations upon landing on Enoch. Maxwell's scathing criticism of the Outrider are no secret. But the question remains. These new untested Outriders will be the first boots on Enoch, tasked to secure the region in which our colony will be established and pave the way for all of us to follow. Can we really trust these Outriders with the future of humanity? Enoch governing body. The Enoch Colonization Authority was the governmental body created by former heads of state and CEOs of multinational corporations working together to shepherd project expansion. The ECA was responsible for overseeing the construction of the Flores Ark ship, the Caravel scout ship, and the formation of the Outriders, charged with spearheading the colonizations of Enoch. Once on Enoch, the ECA would undertake the role of central authority, overseeing logistics and establishing law and order for the human colony. Bruno Nyberg was the first elected president and traveled with the Flores to Enoch. After the destruction brought on by the anomaly storm, the colony was thrown into chaos, unable to grow crops or produce medicines, and with most electronics destroyed by the anomaly, the ECA began to lose control of the first city. Riots and further storms forced the ECA to consolidate their assets and relocate the... Okay. I'll read this another time.